Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds, featherweight action between these two great warriors. He's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. He's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight, he's bubbling with confidence.
Let's go.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Many times throughout our broadcast we've seen through the years, when we get a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter, there could be a tendency for flashes ahead.
Yes, there can be, and also tripping a little bit. Sometimes they step on each other's feet.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Chico's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Fine-looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Showing you a little defensive skill there, and they'll move away from that punch. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Lion. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. He just missed that shot up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Lion. On the mark, the counter punch by Chico. Chico's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off. Holy cow! Just did a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Keep busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy. There it is! The Lion, stunned and staggered.
Just give him stay tight and bang away, okay? Move him to the rope, stay close. That's where you want to be.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Chico. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Lion. That was not well targeted by Chico. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Very nice defensive guard there. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Lands the counter. Chico's really working well. That last round he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers. And round number 3 is underway. Well-placed counter punch by Chico.
Chico's almost got like a viper quality to it, doesn't he? He just gets in there, he attacks real quick, comes in, strikes before you know what hit you.
Yeah, he's very quick, and that is his style. He likes to get in, do his damage, and get out. Right now, his opponent can't match him with that physical ability. What he's got to do is try to time him on the way in.
Oh, what an exchange! Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Was just off the mark. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now. And because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Chico's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches in multi-numbers here. Able to dismiss it. Targeting each other in the exchange was something special. Nice, precise work, doubling it up by the Lion. Each man able to land an uppercut. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, you know, you wouldn't find if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition. That you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
I want to see that good.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Teddy, he's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, you're going to dug yourself a big hole.
Now, that's like saying, I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim. You need jab to fight, to set things up.
Boy, you gotta love being his opponent. When you come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good, because you're banging the nugget all night long.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. And he returns on that exchange. There he goes with the right hand again. And now he's working really well on the inside.
Oh, yeah, Joe, you know, if you wanted to get inside a bank vault, right, I'm sure you would.
Sure.
Right, doing that. You have to have the combination combination. Well, he's found the combination to get there. And you know what? He's grabbing a lot of cash.
Chico's coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you got to mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a bluff. You know those guys, you've seen them, so they run off through. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table. You know, well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
Back and forth exchange. Chico's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have. That's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
That was off the mark. Chico's landing that hook on the inside. What does he see that's so hard to see there? It doesn't look like there's much target there with all that crowding on the inside, but he's landing.
You know what, he's doing what you want him to do from a trainer's perspective. He's not waiting for the opening. He's creating the opening. You made a really good point. What does he see? He might not see something right away, but by the time he throws the punch, all of a sudden the opening presents itself.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights. One of those fights where somebody's getting hurt. Where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Well-placed counter punch by Chico. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecard, so he's got to be up on the scorecard, but he is getting really pushy.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Chico's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches. To really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
Halfway through round 6. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Line showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through his foot that guard. Oh, and there you go. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. How about a return to center with the left hand? Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Chico's doing an extraordinary job of never giving his opponent
the chance to get back in this fight. Just like we saw in that last round there. He's way up on your score.
Yeah, I have way up, and more importantly, you touched on it. It's the kind of fight he wants. You know, it's in his element. It's sort of in his pool, so to speak, his waters. You know, it's an outside fight, it's a jabbing fight, everything he likes.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Took a move into the body, but came up empty. Wow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. His opponent has to be getting frustrated here. He has to stand down, but now he keeps getting tied up.
Look, I'm frustrated watching it. I don't care about his opponent. I don't have any pity for him right now.
He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. A good block. Missed that uppercut. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point. But not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score knockdowns, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in, that it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
The Lion solution, you saw him get away from that power punch.
This is just as much a fork in the road for his opponent as it is for him. Because the opponent's saying, hey, I knocked this guy down, and now he's completely changed styles. Does it cause some...
Wow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. We got a fighter who was knocked down earlier, who, as you can see, is still going about his business the exact same way. Let's turn the tablespin. If you're opposite that fighter, what do you want to do?
What you want to do is just keep going. Hey, you know that old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, he's giving it to you. He's taking it. Keep going to that zone to this one.
Holy cow! Oh, he is stunned. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
much he really has left since that knockdown. I mean, the punch stat numbers prove it true. He's just not putting forth the offense that he was earlier. The opponent's got to jump all over this opportunity.
Yeah, it's like putting a flag up. I mean, there's a flag up that's saying, hey, come on in. Take over now. This guy is not himself.
He's ready to surrender.
Yes, he is.
More than one punch downstairs, that could be damaging. Good job staying away from the danger there. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision. Where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Now this is it, 10th and final round. Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy mention, make him pay.
Well, here's the way we see it. He's down on the scorecards, has to have the knockout to win it.
Yeah, and he has to understand that. You know, the main thing is he hasn't given in. You know, he's still there trying, but he's in a desperate place. So what he has to do now is look for one spot. He remembers maybe something he saw early in the night where the guy pulls out his hand out a little bit, and maybe he can time him stepping out.
Oh, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Punch it out, punch it out.
He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the game. What does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough. So he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
Well off the mark by Chico. Well, all of us can see the success he's having with the uppercut. How come his opponent can't? What should he be looking for?
Well, what he needs to do is he has to be aware where it's coming. He knows it comes when he's inside and it's coming up the middle. He needs to take his glove and just dip it down, drop it a little bit, open it up, and kind of put it underneath his chin a little bit to block that punch.
Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, the judges' scores. Let's send it up to the ring announcer. Chico's your winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but that's the same man winning.
All three judges in agreement here ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.